What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of Sanbakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ranrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go...
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
아따 고생했다. 가을이다. 가을 맞겠죠? 뭐 했다고? 아 가을이었나? 아닌가? 내가 여름 그걸 놓친 건가? 빗자루 업그레이드 가능하고요.
I should ask Sirona.
After class, once you have completed the tasks I've set for you, I would like to teach you Descendo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
Revelio. How
Revelio.
did you get on with those tasks?
Madam Kagawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps one day you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team. If Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius. Pay attention to your wand work. Well done. I'd recommend that you practice your new spell here in my office before taking it out into the world.
Glacius!
There you go. Catching on quickly.
드디어 마법 동물 수업을 받고요. 디펄소 강한가? 이거 하고 보자. 트롤 점액. 트롤 시끼를 잡으러 가야 된다는 건가?
Off on another adventure, are we?
오. 난 오히려 교수님이 제일 이쁜데 지금. 교수님이랑은 썸 같은 걸 못 하나요?
To see you again.
아 이거 그거 좀 바꿔놔야겠다. 향이 나는 여유. 이걸로 좀 심어놔야지. 네, 교수님과는 썸을 못 하나요?
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it.
네, 점심 먹고 왔습니다.
When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort.
윙가디움 라비오사.
Well done!
이건 여기다 달아놔야겠네.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You're a natural.
Professor Garlic, a moment of your time?
The plants are resting, so now's as good a time as any.
I was wondering, what made you want to teach herbology?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never cared, really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a wigan tree. Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvellous creatures that resemble a twig. The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely, but terrifying, I'd imagine. Likely for the professor, too.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor?
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted on returning to the greenhouse. Within a week, he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage, so it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
A fair bit of bad luck there, I'd say.
Well, I felt awful for him, but I dare say I felt a bit more sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula and, well, his resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
I'm glad everything worked out as it did and that you're the herbology professor now.
Very kind of you to say. I do love these gardens and helping my students grow. Lovely speaking with you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and remember, be kind to your wigan trees.
교수님이랑 겁나 썸을 타고 싶은데 뭐 미국 게임이죠. 아메리카 게임 자체는 미국 게임이긴 맞죠. 호그와트 지도. 게임 자체는 미국 게 맞죠.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Flipendo might seem like harmless fun.
Welcome back. I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. I truly appreciate all of your help. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Nice doing business with you. Thanks for stopping by. I must tell you, half of Hogsmeade's been by the shop asking about rumours of a broom upgrade. Without the information you provided, my work would have taken twice as long. Thank you again. It may sound ambitious, but I've already begun work on another upgrade, more difficult to perfect than the last. I wondered, would you be interested in joining forces again? There's another course near Irondale that Miss Reyes has mastered. If you were to test this first upgrade there, it may help me as I develop the next. Oh, you'll consider it, won't you?
What more can you tell me about the next course?
It's just a jaunt from here, south of Hogsmeade. Beautiful mountain views. The course was designed to test flyer stamina. Some of your classmates mentioned they were headed there, eager to see what Imelda has in store. A bit surprising, considering many of them expressed reticence at the idea of racing against her at all. I hope that won't deter you, and you'll give the course a go. At least think on it.
Sounds as if you're really outdoing yourself. If I'm able to help, I will.
Thank you. I know this recent success was only the beginning of what I can do for broom flight. Report back as soon as you can, and we'll be off to the races.
아, 비밀의 방이라고 따로 해가지고 들어가야 되는구나. 신 바르카의 탑. 일단 신 바르카의 탑부터 보던가. 아, 산 바르카의 탑.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Oh, this day's gone on too long. Someone there? You will regret coming here.
Protego!
Why? Stupendous!
Levioso! Depulso! Glacis! Incendium! Revelio! Protego! Glacier! Defender! Incendio! Glacius! Expelliarmus! Protego! Glacius! Confringo!
됐고 이거는
Wonder who lives here. There we go.
How would you like to learn the knockback jinx flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
That's it.
How nice.
보름초를 재배 수확.
Welcome back. Have you finished your assignment?
Reporting back, Professor. Assignment's all finished.
Well done. Shows good discipline. Wisdom is a golden snitch, as they say, and you're proving a skilled seeker in that regard. Let us practice Arresto Momentum. A charm, incidentally, created to stop quaffles from plummeting straight to the ground during a Quidditch match. Precise, deliberate movements. Very good. I recommend practicing your... spell as much as possible. Perhaps before you leave here.
Professor, do you have a moment?
Yes, what is it?
In class, I heard you mention the Toyohashi Quidditch team.
I did. The Toyohashi Tengu are from Japan. Dominant, known for their rigorous training. They practice near the Mahutokoro School of Magic, often battling both tempestuous seas and violent storms, in addition to each other. Tournament play is almost always easier for the Tengu than their training sessions.
I take it you're a fan.
Fan? I was being groomed to play on their team. And I would have been a Tengu if not for a bit of bad luck.
I know that feeling. Some things are simply out of our control.
And some things are in it. I should have known better. I made my own luck. I was betrayed by someone I trusted. Myself. I did not see clearly and I paid a dear price. My best friend Asuka and I were being groomed to play on the team together. I as keeper and she as chaser. She was breathtaking. She once corkscrewed through 3 players and scored before they even turned their heads. But as tryouts for the Tengu got closer, she panicked. I did not realize the extent of her panic until it was too late. She wanted so desperately for both of us to play together that she had slipped Felix Felicis into our tea before we were to show them our skills.
Liquid luck? That's illegal, isn't it?
It is indeed. I knew within minutes that something was different. I had never played so well. And Asuka was playing more beautifully than I had ever seen. When I confronted her afterwards, she admitted what she had done. I withdrew from consideration immediately.
But it wasn't your fault. You didn't know about the potion in the tea.
It does not matter. My flying that day was not my own. I could not live with myself. So, I withdrew and explained to them why. I burned my broom in disgrace.
What happened to Asuka? Did she burn her broom as well?
Asuka played for the Tengu for 2 seasons.
You didn't report her? Tell them what she'd done?
Her fate was not mine to decide. My fate is in my hands, as your fate is in yours.
Thank you, Professor. I shall remember what you've told me.
Can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Ironically, I didn't see ahead of time how bored I'd be in divination class.
So knowledgeable.
Revelio.
I hope those assignments were challenging enough for you.
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
I see good things. After all, the future's mine for the taking, and I shall take what I must.
The future is not etched in stone. It can be carved out by those with very strong wills, and you do seem to possess one. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things. Channel your magic towards your targets. You have it! Now, why not practice the new spell on the...
지금 살 수 있을라나 모르겠네. 돈이 좀 될라나 모르겠다.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Not enough reflection.
Hello there. Come on in. Plenty to look at here. Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
아 드디어 알로 호모라를 배우는구나. 알로 호모라 일단 싹쓸이 앞승이가 먼저 하고 알로 호모라 배우러 가야죠.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Now there's a student who knows how to fly.
Here we are. Mr. Weeks wasn't wrong about...
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defender! Accio! Expelliarmus! Protego! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Revelio. Levioso. Protego. Accio. Glacium. Depulso. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defendo. Revelio.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
Oh, no.
If it isn't the second best Slytherin.
Revelio.
Hello, Imelda. So, another trial?
Of course it's another trial. And you'd better be taking part.
Does this mean you've changed your mind about me?
Well, you're a step up from the good-for-nothings who usually challenge me. While they sit around and hope to be the best, I put in hours of practice. No one sets records by wishing for them, and I need strong competition to stay on top of my game. Are you going to try to beat my flying record or not?
Strong competition? Could that have been a compliment, Imelda?
Go ahead, believe what you want. Makes no difference. Compliments make people soft. No one goes round telling me I did a fine job. And do I care? No. I say I'm the best, and that's all I need. So please, try to beat my record, 5th year, and don't be disappointed when you lose.
I'm ready to fly.
Finally, a decent challenge.
I'm getting the hang of this.
Brilliant.
I'd say that was acceptable. Brilliant.
Oh!
Excellent. Made it. Good. I've got this.
됐어. Yes.
You've improved, I must admit. That was a bloody good run. Be careful. Earn a reputation for talent around here, and some people get put out about it.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Yes, well, I am. Anyway, you didn't do abysmally. I can't deny that. But you'll not have the same luck on the South Coast course.
You said your reputation for talent put some people out. Like whom?
If you must know, I've had to deal with jealousy from members of our house. When we were first years, Nerida Roberts and I spent loads of time on our brooms, pledged to fly every day. As my skill on a broom grew, rapidly I might add, Nerida suddenly didn't have time for flying practice. I tried to give her pointers, but she didn't have the natural ability I did. Clearly, she was jealous. Poor thing spends all her time now dawdling by the lake, obsessed with merpeople. Won't even learn to swim. I refuse to downplay my talents to coddle someone else's fragile ego. Anyway, I need to ready the next course. Stop by when it's ready, if you can handle it.
We'll see, won't we? Till next time.
I half expected you to back down. Rest on your laurels. See you at the South Coast trial, if you don't lose your nerve. To race this course again, visit the podium with the leaderboard, where you can start the race and check your time.
Another successful flight. I should let Mr. Weeks know.
Revelio.
내가 아까도 몇 회였지?
Revelio. Revelio.
I should investigate.
희천사님 어서오세요. 네. 허천 휘.
Revelio.
뭐 두 개 한 게 맞겠지.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Protego.
You can stop a thief in their tracks.
Back from your latest flight? I want to hear all the particulars.
좋은
Good
소식.
news, Mr. Weeks. With your upgrade, I was able to set a new record at the Irondale course.
Brilliant! I knew the upgrade had fantastic potential. How did your broom feel?
It rides well. Does get a tad shaky at top speed, and the handle wobbles a bit when I hit a strong gust of wind.
Ah, yes. I see. I think I know how to address that. Thank you. I owe you one.
If it means another upgrade, the pleasure's all mine.
You sound as determined as I am to improve broom flight. It's a joy to have a collaborator like yourself. If I'm right, and I do hope I am, you'll be hearing good news from me soon. Thank you again, truly. What are we looking for today? Thanks for stopping by.
Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team.
일단 사이드 퀘스트 좀 먼저 깨고, 사이드 퀘스트 깨고 알로 호모라 배우고.
Can't forgotten how inconvenient travel was before I invented food.
Fascinating, true.
Excuse me, madam. I thought I heard you say something.
Yes, indeed. Talking to myself again. I find myself to be quite the engaging conversationalist since my husband passed. Madam Althea Twiddle, pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Madam Twiddle.
You know, you might be interested in
네,
this.
천천히
You young people love this sort of thing. My husband often ruminated on the mysterious statue just outside our hamlet. Some sort of archaic puzzle involving vases, he would insist. I stumbled upon it today when I had a burst of energy and extended my morning constitutional a bit longer than usual.
An archaic puzzle. Sounds fascinating.
You see, I suspected you'd be interested, and wait till I tell you about the rumours surrounding this particular puzzle. My husband Greville insisted that solving the puzzle would reveal a magical challenge of sorts. The man was intrigued by everything. He was about to try and solve it himself when... Perhaps you could take a look. I'd be rather interested to hear what, if anything, you find.
Where can I find this statue?
It's not far from Irondale. It's down by the shore, near those old ruins. You can't miss it.
If I happen to see it, I'll have a look.
Ah, the spirit of youth. I do hope you'll be able to solve the puzzle. If not for me, then in Greville's memory.
I should look into the statue Madam Twiddle mentioned. Hello, nice to meet you.
Oh, hello. The name is Porrick Haggerty, and this is my shop. What may I help you with?
아, 그래요? 학원 잘 다녀오시고요.
mind.
Certainly, that'd be fine. What would you like to know?
What sort of products do you sell?
네네, 잘
I sell all
다녀서.
manner of beast products. I always found beasts interesting, and there's quite a market for them. Fancied I could make a profession out of it.
How long have you been living in Irondale?
All of my life. My sister and I were raised here. I stuck around. She had other plans.
I hear there's a goblin mine near here. Have you ever seen it?
I've been near it, but never in it. I could likely find some valuable beast products, but it's not worth the risk. Ranrock's loyalists are not ones to be messed with.
네, 잘 다녀오세요.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today?
유니콘의 털인데 왜 이렇게 풀처럼 생겼지? 그래폰. 아, 이거 미화기 머리 방어 이거 한번 하긴 하나
Glad you
봐요.
were able to stop by.
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
아, 없구나.
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
Revelio.
(200보도) 채 안 넘기고 저런 게 나온다는 게.
This looks like the statue Madam Twiddle mentioned. Why are there so many vases around here?
Revelio.
I suppose I should try to find all the vases.
Revelio.
There should only be a few more vases.
Revelio.
아, 그래요?
I'm nearly finished. One more vase.
Revelio. Revelio.
이거 누워있는 게 꽃병이구나. 됐다. 뭔가 발동이 된 건 아니구나.
That's it. I should tell Madame Twiddle about what happened.
결투장. 오! 레디 웨이브 1. 아, 그래요?
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Rest easy, my large friend.
자, 웨이브 또 완료. 레벨 업이 아직 안 되나?
An intruder! I feel as though you're not even trying.
아씨.
It's the student from the town. You've been paying attention in defense against the dark arts, I see. I shall avenge your death.
Levioso. Repulsor.
Up for a minute dying, are we?
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
You are enemy up there.
Defendo. Protego. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus.
아 프레임 진짜.
Expelliarmus! Protego! Confringo! Defendo! Stupid! Confringo! Defendo! Expelliarmus!
버그다.
Someone's such arrogance. Ooh, little moon calf.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Protego!
You're like a clump bubble beneath my feet.
When are you
Expelliarmus!
going to give up? What an unfortunate disappointment!
Why can't I hit you? Are you sure you're not a mug?
An intruder! An intruder! A primitive dog!
와 진짜 프레임이.
No!
Expelliarmus!
You won't defeat us all!
Confringo! Defendo!
Red Rock will lead us to victory!
Oh, that was meant for me.
Why have you not run away? Intend to die!
Defendo! Confringo!
How nice of you. One less human, one less human. How nice of you to stop by.
Stupid one!
Is that it?
Accio!
If only Red Rock were here to see this!
Accio! Well,
Wait a minute! An utterly pitiful display!
It shouldn't take long.
Expelliarmus!
Never seen anything like that before. Your little magic tricks won't distract me.
Expelliarmus! Protego!
I'll get you.
Confringo!
Pitiful!
Defendo!
Stop off!
Someone's taken out last me.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defendo! Protego!
Lucky that's all.
Should think they felt that in London.
와. 간간히. 야 이거 아 이거 어쩔 수 없어요. 저도 이거 했는데 안 되더라고요. 이거 노력을 했습니다. 저도 이거 프레임 최대한 어떻게든 좀 해보려고 했는데 안 되는 건 안 돼. 안 된다고요. 방법이 없더라고요. 이 이상 뭔가 해줄 수 있는 게 없어요. 저도.
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
저는 최선을 다해서 여러분들의 프레임을 지켜봤는데 안 되겠더라고요. 일단 뭐 40도 지금 가장 최근 시리즈인 40도 렉이 프레임이 끊기는 것도 있다는데 그래서 어쩔 수 없어요.
Mrs. Twiddle, your husband was right. The statue was part of a puzzle.
Oh, really? How exciting!
Yes, I had to destroy a number of large vases, and that seemed to activate some sort of charm on the statue.
Well done! Oh, I miss having someone like you around with a thirst for knowledge and a quick mind. Well, my curiosity has been satisfied. Thank you for that. Who knows what I'll encounter on my next constitutional? Oh, my husband would be so pleased to know he was right about that statue.
This looks intriguing.
Revelio.
알로 호모라 일단 먼저 배우고 그래야지 뭐 저도 좀 알로 호모라를 빨리 배워봐요.
What are you up to now?
캐스트를 받았죠. 캐스트는 받고 알로 호모라 배우러 가요.
Going for a swim?
Goodness, no. Though I'm beginning to think I really should learn how to swim. Can't very well be liaison to the mer people if I don't know how to swim.
You're a liaison to the mer people.
Well, not technically, no. At least not yet. The position doesn't actually exist at the moment, but I have a plan to change that. I'm Nerida, by the way. Nerida Roberts. We didn't officially meet, but we duelled in the Crossed Wands Club.
Yes, of course. Good to see you again.
And you.
You seem quite interested in mer people.
I am. And they're as misunderstood and disregarded by wizard kind as goblins and centaurs are. I feel that if goblins and centaurs have liaison officers at the ministry, then the mer people should have one too.
I'm impressed. I think reaching out to the mer people is a grand idea.
You do? Oh, thank you. Of course I haven't exactly done anything just yet. I presented them with a gift a few weeks ago, and they wanted to leave me one as well, in one of their caves. Reciprocity and an offer to visit. I tried telling them I couldn't swim, but I'm afraid that bit got lost in translation. Mermish really is tricky.
How has wizardkind fallen short in its treatment of mer people?
Well, we've consistently deemed mer people as being beneath us despite the many similarities between our cultures. One can hardly blame them for declining being status by the Ministry years ago. Who are we to classify those of such beauty and intelligence?
What do you imagine a liaison to the mer people would do?
Oh, so many things. I want to know everything I can about them. After I've mastered swimming, I perfect my mermish, of course, and I'd share with them anything they wanted to know about wizardkind. My hope is that by understanding each other better, both of our societies could grow.
What is it about the mer people that interests you so much?
I can't begin to tell you how brilliant they are. I mean, rumour is that tales about them have infiltrated even the Muggle world. The oldest known mer people, sirens, come from Greece. And of course Scotland has Selkies and Ireland is home to Merrows. I could go on for ages about them. Their glorious underwater communities, domestication of sea life, their art and music. It's a travesty how little is understood about them.
Well, I can swim and could help you if you'd like.
You'd really do that? Oh, thank you! Thank you, thank you! The last thing I want is for them to think I'd shunned their gift. Diplomacy is a delicate dance. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think you can dive down to their cave from just there in the water. I can't wait to hear about what you find. One day soon, I'll see for myself. I just know it.
아무 일 없이 나올 수 있게 해줬으면 좋겠군.
Look at this place. Did the mer people really leave Nerida an artifact? Lumos. Incendio. Now then, I'll need you to come with me.
아이씨, 야, 이거 왜 하나씩 해야 돼?
Now for the rest of you. Incendio. Lumos. What do we have in here then? Nerida will be happy about this. Your gift from the mer people was exactly where they said it would be.
Oh, that's wonderful news. I was so worried I'd left it too long and they'd seen it as a slight. Our relationship with them is already so tenuous.
Then I'm glad we helped to foster some healthy diplomatic relations.
Merlin's beard. It's marvelous. I'm going to show it to everyone, including the Ministry. Should I hand deliver it or send by owl? Thank you again so much. You may have just helped improve relations between wizard kind and mer people for decades to come. I can't wait to study this.
Revelio.
드디어 배운다. 알로 호모라.
Handy resource